Hi guys. Rhetoric Arctic classes. Those who were absent in the Rhetoric 2, Rhetoric 1 can see the previous videos. Rhetoric 1 and 2. I was just sharing with you my knowledge on similes. Today I am going to dwell on the same topic, that is figures based on similarities. Similarity or similarities, something. Okay, we discussed the metaphor. We discussed parable, fable, allegory, and similes in my previous classes. Today I will discuss metaphor. The last one in the figures based on similarity. Okay. What is metaphor? What is metaphor? Metaphor is, metaphor is an implied simile. In other words, in this figure of speech, a similarity is drawn between two unallied objects. But the similarity is not explicit like similes. The words like so, as, and, like are not used. First thing. The simile is so contained in it, the simile is so implied in it that two unallied objects look like one. I am giving you certain example. Why are you barking? I just said, someone said, suppose, are you barking? Barking, in the word barking, the person was compared to a dog. The similarity was enclosed in the word barking. The similarity was enclosed in the word barking, implied in the word barking. So we can say, you don't need to say this one that it is a closed simile, implied simile. I am just saying that it is a closed simile. The meaning of the Barking shows us the comparison. What is the comparison? That he has been indirectly hinted as a dog. Suggested metaphor in Hindi we call it rupak. Okay, rupak. Metaphor. Now I am trying to clear. I am giving certain examples to make your doubts clear. Okay, I'm trying to find it out in the book. Though I can give you lots of them from the prose work, I want a he is the pillar of the state. Is that clear? The camel is the sheep of the world. Variety is the spice of life. Okay. Certain examples will clear your thoughts on this one. Okay. So I am giving you. So what should be the definition? That in a metaphor, a closed, a comparison, a hinted comparison is given. A suggested comparison is there. You can say it. Now, I am trying how we will resolve it. When it comes into your question paper, when it is set into your question paper, you are not asked to write the definition of the metaphor. Okay, you just need to identify. You are asked to identify what sort of figures of speech are there in the line, and that is the requirement for you. So we will have to understand what metaphor is. Okay. Now I am trying to furnish another examples. Okay, and I will also show you how to write it. Okay. Now, the camel is the sheep of the desert. The camel is the sheep of the desert. Can you see it clearly? Okay. Can you see? I am asking you. Okay. Okay. I think you. Otherwise, listen to what I am saying. Okay. I am speaking in a loud voice so that everybody may hear in your audio. Otherwise, use headphones. Okay. If you don't come to. The camel is the sheep of the desert. Here the camel has been compared to a sheep. So we can write it in the answer paper that this is a case of simile. I am just writing this is an example of sorry, I beg your pardon, I said simile. This is an example of metaphor. Here, two words now write the words the camel the camel and sheep. This is an example of metaphor. Here two words, otherwise two objects. I am writing here two objects, two unallied objects, two unallied 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 objects. Okay, unallied object camel and sheep are compared. This is an example of metaphor. Here two unallied objects UNALLIED. Listen to me carefully. Objects OBJECTS. Objects, place a comma, then write camel and underline the word camel, and sheep. Underline the word sheep. I have underlined it. See it. Okay. Are compared. But the comparison is, my question is whether the comparison is clear like a simile. No. The word that makes the comparison clear like, as, so are not used here. Okay? Directly compare. The directly called that you are a dog. Why are you barking? Okay? The camel has been directly called sheep, as a camel does in the sheep. The sheep, as the sheep does in the ocean, the camel is also doing in the desert. What a sheep does in the river. That is the comparison here. Is there any confusion? I am giving you another example to show what. Okay. He is the pillar, PILLAR, pillar of the state. Is this a simile? No. It is a metaphor, because pillar is compared to he. As pillar supports the state, okay, supports the state building, similarly he also is supporting something. He is also supporting something. As pillar, if the pillar is removed, the condition of the state should be in jeopardy, in dangerous condition. Okay. Similarly, if he is removed, the condition of the place can be dangerous. Okay. This is my opinion, and I am saying it. What should be the condition? What is being compared here? Here you have to write only these two things, that this is a answer, write the answer. This is a case of this is a case of metaphor, okay. Here two allied, UNALLIED, allied objects pillar and he, you can write he and pillar, same thing, are compared. But you have to write one thing more. The comparison is not clear. It is implicit. It is implied. You have to write one thing. In the previous question too also. You have to write it. Okay? What was the question? The camel and sheep has been compared, are compared. The two unallied objects are compared. The comparison is not clear. The comparison is not clear. It is implied. That is, it is contained. That is, it is closed. It is engaged there. It is ingrained there. It is not, sorry, it is not clear ho gaya. It is implied. IMPLIED. Can you see it? Okay. The comparison is not clear, it is implied. I am just looking back at the camera. Whether you are able to see it, okay. You are, well, it is very much visible. You can see it, okay. And in the same way, you can write the answers of the another questions, okay. Now I am giving another example. Variety is the spice of life. Variety is the is the spice of life. Variety and spice. The comparison was done between variety and spice. As variety enhances our life, as the spice enhances our preparations, variety also enhances our life, the feelings of life. Spice, if spice is added to the curry, okay, it makes it tastes beautiful. Similarly, variety also is necessary for a very good feeling of life. Is that clear? So, okay, you don't need to go into the, you don't need to write the meaning of the entire line, okay. You just need to know variety and spice. The meaning should be, meaning must be kept in mind. So, your first and final duty is to read the poems carefully, line by line, and try to know the meaning in your mother tongue. If you are, if you know Bengali, then you must know the meaning of such and such words in your mind. If you are reading in Assamese, Tamil, Telugu, you must know the meaning first. Okay? If you know the meaning, if you know the sense of the words, you can identify easily. Is that clear? So try to find out the meaning of the line, grasp the meaning of the line. Unless you grasp the meaning of the line, it is not possible to find out by yourself what the line contains, which sort of figures of speech are there in the line. Am I right or not? Okay, decide it. Okay, so this is, you can write it this way. I am again writing because some of the students are still struggling to make the meaning of the. This is a metaphor. I am writing in another one. Metaphor. This is pronounced that metaphor. Metaphor. Okay? Metaphor. The is pronounced that the. This is a metaphor. The comparison is again here should be between two unallied objects. That means between two objects different in kind. As in simile we have said. This is a metaphor. Okay. In the above line, I can write in. I am writing in the another word. In the above line, you can also write in different way. There is no foundation, no compensation that you cannot write in another way. If you are a student, I am also a student too. Okay, because I have always study. Try to study. When I find time, I study. Okay. This is the metaphor. In the above line, two words, variety and spice are compared. They are allied things. They are two different things, you can say. Okay? Should I write it? Okay, I am doing this one. They are different in kind. Now you also have to write the expression is not made clear. Okay? The expression or the, you can also say the comparison. Okay, the expression is not clear. It is implied. IMPLIE. That will do. Okay? I am giving you another examples. Okay? And do it yourself. Try to do it yourself. am I am furnishing an example from the Thomas Hardy's poem I leant upon a COPPICE. Can you see it? COPPICE. Copies get. Okay. Another line was there. When Frost, F-R-O-S-T, Frost was spectre grey. Frost spectre. Okay, and try to find out the meaning first, then you can see the comparison exactly. Okay, whether it is a simile is not there, you can easily find out that it is not compared by using the words like, as, or different such words. Okay, then you can write it. Okay, this is the case of simile. Here Frost was compared to a spectre, that is phantom like structure. Okay, will you write it? I will try to write it in my next class. I am giving you to do it yourself. Okay. The rudeness is I am furnishing another example. Okay, and you have to do it. This rudeness, RUDENESS, this rudeness is a source, SAUCE, source to his good wit. I am writing here. Okay, this rudeness, RUDENESS is a source to his good wit. GOOD, good wit. Okay, this rudeness. Okay, so what is the comparison here? Rudeness. Okay, you can write it. Lowliness is young ambition's ladder. Lowliness is ladder. Lowliness is young ambitions. Can you see it very Lowliness. Lowliness is young ambitions. Apostrophe has been used here. Ladder. Okay. Lowliness, I have just underlined to help you. Here, lowliness and ladder. You know the meaning, but I am trying to tell you. And you have to write it, and in the next class, I will discuss it, okay? Can you do it yourself? Okay. And try to do it now. I will just make the expression clear in my next class, okay? That is in R4 class. So wait for them. Okay, goodbye, and try to subscribe the channel if you want to get my next classes without any hiccups. Then you have to subscribe the channel. As soon as my video gets prepared, you will be able to find it in your phone. Okay, so try to subscribe it. Okay. Lowliness is young ambition's ladder. And if you don't subscribe, it's not problem. You will find it somewhere else. It doesn't make any difference. Okay.